Hello, this is Matt, and I just finished a testing out a J-rod with a soap tip and a shooter tip, a foam cannon, and a downstream injector connected to the handle. I tested it on an electric 1.2 GPM pressure washer, a 2.5 GPM, and a 3.5 GPM. And what I found is with the foam cannon, the best I could get out of a foam cannon was with the electric. I could get 0.9%, which means if I put 10% pool shock in here, I'm shooting out 0.9%. Now I would like to get to 1.25 if I'm trying to wash a house. So the best I could do was the electric foam cannon to get to about 0.9%. If I put this foam cannon on a gas powered, I got about 0.6. So it was a very weak mix coming from a 2.5 or even a 3.5 out of a foam cannon. Again, 0.66%, so not strong enough. I now tried this Downstream Injector, which is a 2.1 GPM, and I had a J-rod that has a shooter tip and this soap tip. Now, interestingly, out of this electric 1.2 GPM Downstream, I was able to get 2.64% out of the tip shooter and 2.11 out of the soap. So that means I could put down 2.6% bleach with this. And again, I'm connecting to the bleach right near the handle of the gun. So I ran 50 feet of pressure hose, then hit my injector straight out of the gun and measured it in a red bucket. I was basically measuring it into a red bucket and pulling out of a 1,000 milliliter foam cannon. So I was just loading that up with water and testing it. So again, 2.64%, 2.11. Now when I connected this Downstream to either of the gas, I got 1.32. So again, assuming that I'm putting 10% bleach in a bucket, this out of these two tips from the gas will give me 1.3, which is good enough for a house wash. But the interesting thing again is that this electric 1.2 GPM will deliver 2.64 and 2.11. And I should mention that this J-rod is rated for a 4 gallon per minute machine. So again, a 4 gallon per minute J-rod connected to a 1.2 GPM electric pressure washer can deliver a pretty hot mix, 2.64, 2.11. Very interesting. So again, 1.2 GPM using a Downstream that's a 2.1 GPM or a 2.1 orifice designed for a 3 to a 5, I believe that's what it says. So it's a yeah, it says 2.1 designed for a 3 to a 5. So 2.1 orifice. Pretty interesting stuff. So really my solution to this, and it shoots pretty far with this. It gets up almost to the second story gutter. If I really need a hot mix, I'm pulling out this electric, downstreaming, and shooting with the tip right here. If I just need a weak mix electric wise, I can almost get 1% out of that. And if I just want a standard mix, I'll use either of these gas engines and use this soap tip, and I'll get about 1.3% onto the house. So very interesting for me. It takes a lot of time to test this, but you really need to test it in order to know what you have. See you guys next time.